Before drugging me and chopping me up, how could you even offer me one last meal? So our childhood friend killed us and then put us in the fridge. Hello everyone and welcome to Put Your Childhood Sweetheart into a Refrigerator. I just want to give some warnings before we begin for murder and body horror. This is another visual novel. You open the fridge. It's a sweltering summer night. Most people would be out at a time like this, grabbing skewers, barbecue, fried chicken with friends in tow. But unfortunately, you've just woken up, groggy and drained, with zero motivation to go anywhere. I also want to pause. I know this was for a game jam, but I really wish there was like some sort of background music. Worse still, the one friend you'd always bother without a second thought, the one you could drag out for a midnight meal anytime, is no longer around. Honestly, such a shame things turned out this way. So you scrounge in the fridge, looking for whatever little is left to eat. There's a lot. We've got an apple, we've got udon. What's this? Also looks like another fruit. We've got a lot of tuna, and then some sort of for sale meat, some tomatoes. We have plenty. And a cupcake. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Ugh, hungry. Also, this art is really cool. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love this. You can also just leave. Let's eat the udon. There happens to be a bag of udon. You can't remember when you bought it. Crack an egg in it, that's your carbs and protein sorted. As for vegetables, of course, you couldn't care less. Achoo! Oh wait, that was someone else who did that, not me. On a windless summer night, suddenly you feel a little cold. Is the AC up too high? Maybe you should have some udon to warm up. Alas, if your childhood friend were still here, he'd remember to set the AC just right for you. You also find cooking a hassle, so back then, he'd always handle it. What a good friend. So, how did things end up like this? You've grown up together. Even though you're known for your low emotional intelligence and always annoy him, he still puts up with you, though you did argue a lot. Looking back, it's all your fault, isn't it? Right?
I thought I turned the AC off.
Also, we have voice acting. It's just really low. But it's up so high. Maybe my volume's just too low. Because this is really loud. These buttons are loud. Maybe like... Okay, that's a little better. You grab an egg, boil some water, and get the udon ready. The bubbling of boiling water, the crinkle of the plastic wrapper, the crack as an egg breaks on the marble countertop. The slurp of noodles. Really enjoying yourself, huh? Didn't you forget something?
Almost forgot about the fridge door.
The fridge door?
Good night, Akito.
Are we his friend? That's more like it. Good night. Bon appetit, udon. Wait, are these just different endings we get from having different things? Oh my god, yeah. They put us in the fridge. Okay, we're skipping. Let's eat this meat. Yeah, finally remembered. With this, you won't need anything else.
Production date, June. Best before... within 45 days.
It's not exactly fresh. Luckily, it's one of those trendy age steaks, so just consider it as aging in your fridge. You don't usually buy meat, definitely not because you're a vegetarian. Most people enjoy high-calorie protein, and you're no exception. You're just too lazy to cook complicated dishes. Generally, you only get raw meat when your childhood friend comes over, waiting for him to cook up these chunks of animal carcass. You toss this into your cart while grabbing plastic wrap and scissors at the supermarket. Was it to keep your shopping list from looking too suspicious? Or was it meant to be my dinner? What? I've always wanted to ask you, before drugging me and chopping me up, how could you even offer me one last meal? So our childhood friend killed us and then put us in the fridge. Oh my god. Ah! And now we have a different like load screen. Oh, this is so cool. Skip. Let's choose the cupcake. They say desserts can lift your mood. A fresh Mont Blanc. The elegantly colored cake wrapped in thin baking paper, even decorated with cute patterns. Too bad you never really care about the meticulous details people put into things. Those designs might as well be flirting with a blind dummy. Even you wouldn't keep a cake in the fridge for a whole month. This one's from the supermarket yesterday. Some cakes freeze well, like the vanilla strawberry ice cream cake you like. But your freezers are already packed to the brim, and you haven't bought frozen food for a while. We've been murdered. You know what? I think our body parts must be in the freezer, and our head is in the fridge. And this is our childhood best friend. And we are in the fridge. Seems like you're not very keen on keeping food and friend together. Speaking of which, -18 Celsius is about the limit for a home freezer. Even at that temperature, meat won't stay fresh forever. A few months, a few years, sure, that's fine. But what about 5 or 10 years? What are you gonna do then? I don't know, ice? For an adult, you've got a pretty decent appetite. Can this really make do for a midnight snack? Sure. Oh, we can eat more foods. We can also just leave. I do wonder what happens if we do that. But I want to do that maybe later. Let's eat this apple. A shiny apple with a label still on it. You're actually very picky. You don't just peel apples, you also slice them. Unfortunately, there isn't a single usable kitchen knife in your apartment. Just last month, while cutting and portioning out the body, you dulled every knife at home. Even that tiny fruit knife came in handy, perfect for slicing through the cartilage and tendons at the joints. You definitely didn't think about what to do with apples back then. Now, are you just going to bite into it? This'll put something in your stomach, but is it really enough to fill you up? What, are you the type who lives on love? Never would have guessed. This is interesting because all our other ones just led to automatic endings. So now I feel like we should drink this drink. Wise choice. Your cooking is really not impressive. They say the more you do, the more you mess up, which fits your cooking perfectly. By the way, why is there milk in the fridge? You're seriously lactose intolerant. You don't even go near the dairy aisle at the supermarket. Check the date. This bottle's been sitting in here for a while. Your childhood friend bought it.
Not expired, right?
Good thing it's not fresh milk. It's been through a whole factory line, packed with the wonders of modern industry. Whey protein powder. Is this aspartame or aspartame? How do you guys say it? I've heard aspartame. Strawberry flavor, food coloring. No doubt it'll survive a couple more months just fine. By the way, surprising. Looks like that whole thing didn't kill your appetite at all. Go on, dig in. Being able to eat is a blessing.
That should be enough.
You must be worn out. Good to eat your fill. It's been a month since your childhood friend died, and your life seems pretty much the same. But still, something's changed, hasn't it? He must be so happy knowing this. Just like he was when he was killed. Might not even mind you holding him in the fridge. I knew it!
Are you smiling, Akito?
No. I told you guys! I told you guys! I knew it! I knew he ate us. Or not ate us, well, is probably going to eat us, but I knew our fridge was in... I knew our head was in his fridge. Okay, now we're gonna see what happens if we just, like, leave. You must be hungry. Aren't you gonna grab something to eat? Oh, that's it? Oh, here to see me? Oh. Well then, before you leave, what do you say? Bon appetit? I don't know. Goodbye? Good. Relax. I'm not going anywhere. And we ate nothing. Okay, that was really interesting. Really wild ride. I hope you all enjoyed. A link to this game will be in the description below, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.